Collection update time. I love doing these. Every time I get more figures, I'm excited, and I like adding to my collection, putting them on my shelf, and also like making videos about them when I get them. Wearing my Motley Crue Def Leppard Stadium Tour shirt. Got it from a bootlegger outside Fenway Park. Tip, when you're buying bootleg shirts from people, they're always going to want like 20 bucks. Don't. Although I offered him 10 because I only had like a 10 and I had a 20. And if I had 15, the guy totally would have took it. But since I offered 10, he's like, no, that's too cheap. I was like, the only thing else I had to offer was the 20. So, and it ain't going to make you no change. Have change on you. Know the bootleg guys are there. And especially get them after the show. And the further you go from the stadium, the cheaper the bootleg guys get, because we were already near the subways going out. I think they were 10, but those shirts were ugly. Back to this. Oh yeah, Vince Neil, he was terrible, but it was completely entertaining. Def Leppard, 10 out of 10. Poison, I ain't even a big Poison fan. Bret Michaels, he showed up like he was the main event. Boom. Joan Jett was pretty good. I never even saw the opening act. I didn't even see. But here we go. Back to these dudes. We got Dr. Octopus, Wave 1, and The Thing from Wave 3. Wave 3 was mostly Fantastic Fours, and I think they threw an extra Venom figure and a Spider-Man figure in that wave. But boom, boom, collection's getting bigger. I'm excited. This is, I don't know how many Dr. Octopus figures there were before that. The big main one before that was Secret Wars 1. Yeah, look, he's missing his octopus tentacles because they all broke off. The sculpt on him was obviously far better than this. But look at these. Look at these tentacles. Toy Biz, you nailed it out of the park with the tentacles here. They didn't break. This thing's 31 years old, 32 years old. Thing came out in 1990. Look at this. Still perfect. Still works. Hear that? Suction still works. But I did not have this figure back in the day. I spent only 10 bucks on him now. Yeah, back in the day, this came out when I was probably, 13, 14? This is a step back in action figure sculpts. He was looking kind of ridiculous. If this looked like a McFarlane toy just a few years later, it would have been socially acceptable to have this. I said that a long time before in a lot of other videos. Trying to buy toys when you're becoming a teenager was not socially acceptable, especially something that looked as juvenile as this looking figure did. No, but I have him now, and he's awesome, and I can tell you his sculpt stunk. Except for the head. They always did sculpt Toy Biz. They were hit and miss on the body sculpts. They're usually pretty good on the head. Head was really good. Here's the back of him. Pretty cool. I love him. And who else we got here? We got The Thing. He's from Wave 3. And like I said, and I had to figure this out. I saw this in a picture researching this from the Wave 3 part. This is a little sign for Yancey Street because that's where the Thing's from. I don't even know if that's a real street. Is that a real street? I'll look that up maybe. But look at this. Boom. That's what he does. He got an action feature too. I love the sculpt of this, but the thing about the color kind of bugs me. It looks like a piece of candy a flavor that you wouldn't want to eat. Like some sort of butterscotch thing. I don't know. Although lining him up with my other figs, he's awesome. Look at that face. Thing's adorable. I love Thing figures. Not that many came before. The only one I can think of was the Mego one. The Mego World's Greatest Superheroes figure. I don't know if there's any other. Normally I know this stuff. This is the third figure. This is the fourth figure. Because this back in the day, now there's like 1,000 of them. You're getting first appearance, second appearance, third appearance of superheroes in figures. And that was a good thing with Toy Biz and the Marvel superheroes. This is like some of them, their first appearances in action figures. Their second appearances in action figure. Boom. Look at, I got him, I got him. Collection is growing. I'm getting happy. But not only did I get these guys, you got to be a hardcore collector in order to love this, because this is, well, you younger people are like, oh no, Marvel Legends, I can't look at it. No, this is fun. This is toyetic. Toyetic stuff. This is the stuff that brings happy memories to you, gives you nostalgia and all that stuff. Said a million times before, every one of these Toy Biz videos. But then I picked up some beaters. These figures, mint complete. Some of these other ones I kind of regret buying, although they needed a home. And I bought a beater. This is Talking Wolverine. He's only $3. It was 4 for $10 bin. I got 4 of these figures. They're $3, but I got 4 for $10. And, well, you can't pass that up. Even though it's stinking up my collection. I'm going to have to buy, you know, the mint ones when I see them. I hate that when I actually do find a mint one in the collection. You don't feel like spending, like, the extra money after you already have that. Because, bugs you. This was Talking one. He's missing that. And he's got his mask, whereas the other first edition one didn't. And I should have went and grabbed him. Alright, the first wave one came with a little clip-on mask, which is always lost. And then it looked exactly like this. And they just mold, look, even the little clip part. It's like they just made a mold of it with the clip part on. And they made him. His arm's a little bit different because they don't have the snick. And they get the little holes for the backpack, which he would talk, and I don't know what he says. But I'm glad I have him. But I wish I had the Talking one, because I got Talking Punisher, I got Talking Venom. Would have made the collection better. Another beater I got, he's a little dented up. I don't like to touch up the figures and repaint them. I got Colossus, which is looking pretty damn mint, but he's missing this big giant powerlifting barbell thing, and he's got this little action figure feature. Not a bad deal, but also I feel a little incomplete. And then I got, kind of stinks up the collection because the later edition. I want the whole collection of the early first wave X-Men, because I'm right now obsessed with like reading Jim Lee era like X-Men stuff. Even though I have no clue what's going on. There's a million back issues I didn't read. It's like, who is that villain? I have no clue. They drop you, like, I picked up a random issue and it's like, where are they? What planet are they on? I don't even know. But I got a Magneto, and it doesn't kind of fit with this collection because this sculpt is like way better and fits, is kind of out of place with this. This is where they put a little extra time in, they'll put a little extra hard work in. And it looks like they were imitating more of the comic art at the time of that. Because look how crazy ripped he is. Look at the mean face on him. And he's got his action figures like Sparks. He's missing a cape. He's probably missing little accessories, and I don't have them, so kind of stinking up the collection. And this one really stinks up the collection, but for $3 you can't pass up on him. He's Nightcrawler, and he's missing his tail. Who knows what happened to him? Normally, I always find the Toy Biz figs in really good condition. I think there's probably kids like me who were probably a little bit too old to be buying toys, but it was before adult collecting kicked in. We just kind of put them on our shelves. We were comic book collectors. But this one was obviously played with. His suction cup on his hand is all chewed up, and that, probably a dog ate it, peed on it or something like that. I washed them. I always make sure I wash these figures. You never know what happened to them. But look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more figures to the collection. I don't know where this collection is going to end. I at least want the complete first wave of X-Men and basically any more Marvel superheroes that I can find. It's always a treat. But it's been 30 years since they came out. We got time. We got time to build the whole collection. Got to find more space for this stuff, though. That's why I didn't like set them all up again. It's getting too big to set them all up again. Maybe I'll do another video. The next time I update, I'll bring them all out, show them all again. Because now the figure collection is up to at least 25 of these dudes. But like, subscribe, share, comment, all that junk. I'll write you back. I always write you back. Party on.